Everybody, it's Zach. Welcome back to the Heroverse. And guys, we are back in again with another Marvel Legends unboxing. And today we're going to be unboxing the Marvel Legends Spider-Man 3 Black Suit Spider-Man, aka Tobey Maguire.
Give me rent.
You'll get your rent when you fix this damn door!
Figure. Guys, I'm super excited to be unboxing this figure here today. Today is May the 8th. Of course, it is my birthday, the big 26. I can't believe it. I turned 26 today. I am really rolling around to hitting 30 years old, which is actually like wild to me. Time flies. But like I said, my sister got me this for my birthday. I actually, shout out to my bro Troy because he let me know certain GameStops were actually getting the Black Suit Spider-Man, and I pre-ordered these over on Amazon. They were slated for like June 19th. Long story short, I canceled those pre-orders, went to my local GameStop. They had 3, got one for me, got one for my brother. His is actually already unboxed on his shelf. I wanted to wait to unbox this, so I could do a video here for you guys. And I was like, you know what? It's perfect to do it today because this was a birthday gift. Why not open it on my birthday? So this is kind of like my first video on my birthday. So, and I wanted to do this for you guys. But like I said, I put on my Spider-Man 2 Symbiote suit logo. I did that. And I also have the Green Goblin helmet here in the background because, of course, we can't unbox the, Tobey Maguire figure without having the Green Goblin helmet in the background. It just makes sense. It's cool. You know what I mean? You can't have one without the other, and I just thought it'd be perfect as a background piece. But like I said, the thing that sold me on this figure was definitely the emo Peter head sculpt. I love it, of course, with also the Venom kind of symbiote, accessory piece. I really like that. Of course, he comes with, it looks like one, wall crawling hand, one kind of open palmed hand. I wouldn't even call it like a wall crawling hand. And he comes with 2, web, flipping hands. And he also comes with 2 fists on him right there, as you guys can see. Really cool, the accessories. I guess in a way you could call these both wall crawling hands, even though one is a little bit more scrunched and it looks like a wall crawling hand, and the other one kind of looks like just like an open palm. But really cool regardless. Matching accessories, which we like to see. I like the kind of symbiote spider logo up top, really cool. I like this panel of Black Suit Spider-Man on the side, and we have some cool, cool kind of shots of the figure on the back of the box. Really cool. And some, of course, information on Spider-Man. It says Spider-Man, and it gives you some information on him with the black suit. It says his mind inflicted by the thoughts of an alien symbiote, and his strength enhanced by the creature that clings to him. Spider-Man feels an uncharacteristic rage taking him over, which is really cool. If you guys want to read that yourself, it's up top right there. Really cool insight on Peter getting the black suit. Really cool. Of course, it says Spider-Man right there. And like I said, I love this picture. This is probably my favorite picture on the box. Him kind of on the side of the building. Really cool. But without further ado, guys, let's just get right into the figure unboxing. And all right, guys, let's unbox this figure. Of course, I have my pocket knife right here. I guess in a way, not a pocket knife, but a box cutter. Because my pocket, actually, not technically not my pocket knife at my sister's. I actually have a X-Acto knife. That's what I use. But of course, here is the figure right out the packaging, and I think he looks incredible. I think that I like this figure way more than the traditional Tobey Maguire Spider-Man suit figure. I think that this one looks a lot better, even though in a way this is the same body mold. I think the only difference is kind of the upper cuts right here of the figure. I think that's the only thing that's new a part of this figure. You guys are gonna have to let me know. I think that's the only new kind of part of the figure, but you have to let me know. But like I said, guys, here of course he has the emo Peter head sculpt on right now. Of course, here is the black mask right there, the masked head sculpt. We have the symbiote accessory piece, kind of like with the Venom face right there, as if like the mask is coming off. And it's kind of like how in Venom, the Venom movies, how when he's talking to Eddie, his head is on the side of his neck. Really, really cool. So we kind of have that kind of accessory piece. Like I said, 2 wall crawling hands. We have 2 flipping hands, and then we have 2 fists on right now. I'm not sure if I'll use the flip. I think I might use the flipping hands instead of the wall. I have to mess around with the figure, honestly. But without further ado, let's just get him out of the packaging. And this figure retails for $32.99, but if I'm correct, yeah, $32.99, I believe, because it just says $32.99. On Amazon, on Amazon, Big Bad Toy Store, and Hasbro, Pulse, this figure retails for $35, because that's how much I have him. That's how much he was when I had him on pre-order over on Amazon. But like I said, I'm glad I didn't have to do that. I could cancel those orders and just get this figure as quick as possible. But I think he looks incredible. I really, really do like the Emo Peter head sculpt. It's tempting to keep this head sculpt on. I'm tempted to do it. I don't know if I am going to or not, if I'm going to keep it on. I feel like I should. I'm going to let you guys decide, should I have it on or should I put the black suit, put the mask head sculpt on. What do you guys think? I'm curious to know. But like I said, he looks incredible. I do love just the paint work. They kind of like have him have like the dark, because when he goes emo Peter, he's just everything about him is, dark, you know what I mean? So I do like how they kind of added that around like his eyes, and they're just making him look all emo. Really, really cool. I just think it looks incredible too. The likeness of Tobey Maguire with this figure is so good. I just think it looks incredible. I just never thought we would get this figure, and that was the thing that sold me on this figure, was the fact that he would have the emo, head sculpt. You know what I mean? So really, really cool. I do like this figure. Again, your typical articulation, like I said, thigh cut. He has the thigh cuts, of course, as you guys can see. Is he double joint? Does he have double knee joints? Yes, he's double knee jointed. Okay, cool. Yeah, like I said, the thing that's new is kind of the rocker up here. Like they kind of added some new thing in there. I think it's different than the other the other Tobey Maguire figure. I just feel like I think they added a new rocker from what I've heard. I think people pointed that out. He has butterfly joints. So a lot of people will be happy about that. He does have butterfly joints, as you guys can see. Really, really cool. I do like that. It's nice to know, because you can kind of have him, which I'm going to do it in a minute, where with the wall crawling hands, you can have him kind of like doing this on his knees, kind of ripping off the symbiote. That I think I might actually have him on my shelf doing that, kind of looking up, doing this. That's sick. We'll pose him like that probably in a minute, but you can literally have him like this if you want to. Full articulation. He's able to literally do a T pose, which is nice with the articulation. I do like that a lot because of the butterfly joints. That's just nice to know. He can go all the way back like this far with the butterfly joints, which is nice. I do like that. I do like that a lot, that he's able to do that. That's sick. All right. Now I'm going to take out the accessories. Of course, this is the kind of Venom symbiote right there. I do like that a lot, like the Venom head, which is cool. And of course, here is the masked head sculpt. That looks really detailed and nice. I do like the way that looks. It looks really, really good. I like that a lot, actually. It looks really good. And we are going to take out the wall crawling hands, because I do want to show you guys like the idea, like him, like if he was going to take off the symbiote, kind of like the church bell sequence when he's trying to get the symbiote off. I do love that sequence from Spider-Man 3. That's probably one of my favorite sequences of Spider-Man 3, is when he decides to take off the suit or tries to get off the suit and he's like ripping it off. I love that scene. It's so cool. So let's take these fist hands off real quick, and let's put on these kind of, wall crawling hands. Let's put those on real quick, because that's really what you would call them. Let me try to do this. Sick. Oh yeah, that's fire. That looks cool. I do like the way that looks. All right, let's kind of make him do, yeah, like that. if he was on his knees. Let's do that real quick. Yeah, like if he was trying to get off the symbiote, I do like how you could literally do this, which is actually sick. I do like that a lot. He's fully able to go like this, like if he was ripping off the suit, which is really cool. I do like how, like, with the butterfly joints, it makes it where you can have him as if he was going to rip off the suit, the symbiote suit, which is really, really cool. I just think he looks incredible. Like, the head sculpt is really the thing that steals the show for me, literally, about this figure. Let's take this head sculpt off, though, and let's put this on. I think, how does this go on? That looks right. That looks right. Yeah, I think it goes on like that. It just, yeah, all you gotta do is, okay, I think that, yeah, I just think yeah, okay, so this is how you do it. So you take off the head sculpt first. You take that off, and then you just put this on. There's a little hole. Let's take the head sculpt off so I can show you guys. This. See this little neck hole right there? Put it on first, like so. And this wraps underneath his, like, this wraps underneath his arm. This, like, part right here, it wraps underneath. This right there, as you guys can see, it wraps underneath. And then all you gotta do is put the head sculpt back on. Like so. And that's how it goes on, which is cool. I do like how they did that. It's not too complicated. It just goes right on. And we kind of have the, like, the claws almost clawing at Peter, like, don't take it off. I love it. Like, we are one. I do love that, how they kind of added, like, the claws, and it's like it's clawing his face. That is cool how it, like, looks like it's clawing his face. I do like that a lot. I think it's really, really cool. That's actually a dope accessory. I might use that, might use it, might not. I don't know. I'm going to mess around with it, of course, off camera and see how I kind of want to have them. But that's cool. A cool little, like, accessory, the Venom accessory piece. That's really cool. What else? What else do I like about this figure? I love the paintwork on it. I just want to say that off rip. I really, really do like the paintwork on this figure. I think that even the silver web lines, I think, look incredible. I think they pop. I shit you not, I just prefer this figure way more than the classic Spider-Man figure. I just prefer this figure a lot more to that other figure. I just feel like this looks sleeker. It looks nicer. I think this really represents the symbiote suit very, very well from Spider-Man 3. I just feel like this represents that suit very, very well. Even with the spider logo, look how great that spider logo is. It looks incredible. Here, of course, is the back spider. I think that looks even great. The paint work on it, there is no smudges. There is no missed web lines. They're all connected. It looks great. The figure looks just phenomenal. And literally, this is nostalgia for me. Even if it didn't have the Tobey Maguire, emo Peter, head sculpt, I still would have bought it just because it is the black suits. And I already had the, Spider-Man No Way Home, classic, Spider-Man suit. So I just had to get this figure. Like I said, he comes with 2 flipping hands. As you can see, we don't need to necessarily put them on. You guys know what flipping hands look like on the Spider-Man figure. I just wanted to do that real quick and kind of show you guys that he is able to do and able to recreate the sequence where he is ripping off the symbiote suit. So that's really, really cool. He's able to do that. I'm excited to pose him. Especially if you have the Sandman figure from No Way Home, you could literally reenact Peter fighting Sandman. So that'd be even cool too if you guys actually have that figure. That figure is actually cheap online. You can literally find that figure anywhere, and he should most likely be below $20, if not at retail price. So you could literally get that figure now, and you actually have a reason to get that Sandman figure if you have the black suited Spider-Man. I am going to do a comparison to this black suit Spider-Man Tobey Maguire figure to the classic Spider-Man Tobey Maguire figure from Spider-Man No Way Home. I'm going to be doing a comparison, so stay tuned in a minute. I'm going to go get that figure right now. We'll be back. All right, guys, we are back, and as you can see, he's going to put
Some dirt in your eye.
Literally, this, I like it. I love it. Him with the mask on. This figure looks great. I can't get over it. This is definitely better. Look, you could just see comparing them both alone, you could just see which one looks the best. This one looks the best. I really do. I mean, they're roughly the same. Yeah, I think this is the same rocker. I don't know. You guys will have to let me know. You guys, or a lot of you guys were able to point it out, or you guys probably heard something. Maybe I didn't. I could have swore someone said that there is a new rocker in the Black Suit Spider-Man, but it's the same body mold. It looks exactly the same. I don't see much of a difference. I know, I'm pretty sure a lot of people said that it's the same body mold. It looks like the same body mold. But I shit you not, the paintwork on this figure and just the detail work represents the Black Suit Spider-Man way better, like from Spider-Man 3, way better than this classic Tobey Maguire Spider-Man figure from Spider-Man No Way Home. A lot of people pointed it out. This figure does not represent Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man suit very, very well to his movies. A lot of people said that they're not in love with the head sculpt for this figure. It doesn't look like is accurate to his suit that he has in Spider-Man 2, the suit even that he has in Spider-Man 3. It just does not really represent that Sam Raimi Spider-Man suit very well. They said, you know, I mean, even in the movie, they like went with it wasn't what like the original Spider-Man suit looked like. They had to remake the suit. They had to totally remake a new suit from scratch. So because the original one was falling apart. So like I said, I'm kind of hoping they do a redo of this figure to make it look more accurate to the original Spider-Man, you know, Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies, especially from 2 and 3. I don't know if anybody's ever able to point it out, but the suit in Spider-Man 2 is a little bit more of a darker, like, blue than it is in, you know, Spider-Man, you know, 3 and Spider-Man 1. It's just a little bit of a darker color. My favorite iteration of the Sam Raimi Spider-Man suit definitely is Spider-Man 2. I don't know if anybody else agrees with that, because you can see subtle differences, and I just think it looks the best in Spider-Man 2. And this doesn't represent how great that suit looks like in Spider-Man 2 or even Spider-Man 1 or even Spider-Man 3. This is literally the Spider-Man No Way Home version of the Sam Raimi Spider-Man suit. You know what I mean? I'm just hoping that they redo it, because this represents Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 3 suit very, very well. I'm just blown away. Guys, go get this figure. Go to your local GameStops. Search up the Black Suit Spider-Man, even online, and see if your local GameStops have them. It's probably easier if you guys just call in instead of just looking online or looking on the app. Just call into your local GameStops, ask if they have them, or if you're out and you happen to be by your local GameStop, stop in. You never know. I try to stop in my local GameStop at least once a week, if not twice a week, because you never know. You never know when they could get shipments in. And I was just lucky enough to, you know, have my bro let me know for me to search it up, you know what I mean, in my location, and my GameStop just happened to have it. So I was very, very lucky. Again, shout out to you, Troy. Very, very lucky. Thank you for letting me know, because if you didn't let me know, I wouldn't have gotten him, and I wouldn't have gotten the Doom helmet, which if you guys want to go check out that unboxing, it is up now on the channel. I was actually one of the first ones to get that unboxing up on the channel, like up on YouTube. So I'm very, very glad my GameStop was lucky enough to get that helmet in early, because they got the helmet in 2 months early, because that helmet wasn't supposed to come out until July. And I think it was like late July to mid-July, I think. So I'm very, very lucky, and I'm very, very lucky I was able to get that unboxing done and get it up as quick as possible for you guys. Again, if you are new to the channel, subscribe to the channel, put on notifications, and like this video. Like I said, guys, this was just a quick unboxing. I hope I was able to get all the you know, kind of cover everything about the Black Suit Spider-Man. If I didn't, let me know down in the comment section below. Like I said, this is a late video. I'm actually doing this around like 2, I think 2 in the morning, when I am filming this. So like I just wanted to cover as much as I could about this suit. So that way, you know, I could, you know, get some sleep and stuff, but I just wanted to make sure I covered everything about it. I think I covered everything about it as far as I know. Let me know though, if this figure does have a new, you know, rocker. I'm pretty sure it does, because I heard a whole bunch of people talk about it. And from what I can tell here, I mean, I don't see, I mean, this just feels a little bit smoother. I feel like they made it a lot better. It feels, it feels like the same rocker, but they just enhanced it better on the Black Suit Spider-Man. At least from my point of view, I could be wrong. Maybe it's a whole new rocker and it's nothing like this one. But just messing around with them, it feels like they have the same rocker, but just this one's a lot more smooth and it's not so stiff. Overall, this is the better figure, the Black Suit Spider-Man, way more than the No Way Home classic suit Spider-Man. You know what I mean? You know, Sam Raimi Spider-Man. You know what I mean? I guess really this is I'm going to just call it what it is. This is the No Way Home Tobey Maguire Spider-Man suit. You know what I mean? This is the Sam Raimi, you know, Black Suit Spider-Man suit from Spider-Man 3. That's the best way I could put it. This beats this figure any day of the week. But guys, let me know all your thoughts down in the comment section below of what you guys thought about the Black Suit Spider-Man figure. Are you getting it? Are you not getting it? Let me know all your thoughts down in the comment section below. And if you are new, like I said, subscribe to the channel and post notifications. Like this video, I am trying to hit 1,200. We are so close. Right now, we're at 1,081. We are so close to hitting 1,200, so definitely help me get there. Subscribe, especially if you love Marvel Legends just as much as I do. I cover everything Marvel Legends here, along with everything superhero related stuff, so this is definitely the place for you. If you love superheroes, especially Marvel, and you love Marvel Legends, this is the place for you, so feel free to subscribe. But as always, guys, I hope everybody has a great day, a safe day, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.